Yo, what up gamers, it's Dark Side of the Moon here, aka Late Kariba, and in today's video we're going to be going over the venues in the new boxing game Undisputed. First one we have here is Turner's Gym. So there's various different gyms that you can get in the venue select, and they all give you that real feeling of being in a gym where everything's so quiet. You can really hear the sound of the gloves hitting the opponent or gloves hitting on gloves. You can hear the sound of the breathing of the fighters. So they've really given that feel like you're at a gym. Next one is a WBC arena. This is one of my favorite ones. This really gives the feeling of being at a live major event. 17,000 capacity in Mexico City. They've done an excellent job here because you can really tell the vast difference between the small venue like a boxing gym and a big venue where the crowd, of course, you don't have a crowd in a boxing gym, but in the major venues like the WBC arena, you have such a large crowd capacity that the sound of the crowd really does give you that feel of being at a live event. The next one, a CompuBox Academy. Now this is kind of gives a feeling of a small hall event. So you've got the crowd there and you've got the closeness of being close to the ring, which is nice if you like those smaller hall events. But again, the crowd is there, but it's not as loud as it is in the WBC arenas for obvious reasons, less crowd capacity. Next, the Fight Camp. At night time, Empire Pro Fight Camp. I really love these ones. The outdoor venues are some of my favorites in the game. These venues come from when Matchroom were running shows from the back of the Matchroom headquarters during the COVID season. So I love the fact that they have this as a venue in the game. The Daytime Fight Camp, a different venue, different location, more looking like you're inside the castle grounds. Again, another one that I love. Coldwell, Dave Coldwell, the boxing trainer, and this is also his gym. You can have the nighttime version or the daytime version. And again, another boxing gym in the game. So you've got two there. Brooklyn Hall, a small hall show, will really give you that small hall feel, but the nice closeness of being so close to the ring. And again, another high-tech gym. This one is for the people who really feel like they're in the modern zone. Almost modern, but with a twist of retro. The Kingdom Arena, Riyadh Season. Now, this is a very, very special one because Riyadh Season has become almost a staple for main events. So it's nice that they managed to get the partnership with Riyadh Season and get this main event in here. 30,000 capacity. I believe this is the biggest arena in the game, and it definitely gives you that feel of being at a huge spectacle, not just with all the lights and everything, but also the size of the crowd. This one's an interesting one because this is sort of a strange sort of a venue that I wouldn't have expected to be in the game. It almost reminds me of being at a white-collar boxing venue with not a very large crowd, if that makes sense. So this is an interesting one that I wasn't expecting in the game, and it's almost a nice twist. Again, another boxing gym. This is Mickey Ward's gym. So nothing too special, but a nice change if you want to change into a different gym. St Andrew's Sporting Club. Now this one's also quite interesting because I feel like this one almost looks like it's been set up at a press conference where they're going to be having a fight at a press conference. So it's a very unusual venue, but again, I like it. It's a different idea. C7 Hangar. Now this is again another quite large venue. You'll have the closeness of being to the ring, but also you'll have the large crowd, so it gives it that live feel. Again, another one of my top venues. This one is probably one of my favorite venues out of all the outdoor venues. I just love the decor of it. It's all like sort of, they've tried to go with a Romany type style, if you will, and I love that kind of a design. So yeah, I think this is another brilliant outdoor venue. Next, the Lighthouse Theatre. Now this one, it kind of reminds me of being at a music festival because I have seen some stages where they kind of craft it like this. So again, another nice venue to go to, large capacity as well. So it's an interesting venue for sure. The Magna, now this one's sort of halfway in between really small and being sort of on the medium side, I would say. So this is again another interesting one. They've really varied up the sizes in this one. This one, the Santiago Gym, again another one that's sort of indoor but outdoor, if that makes sense. A very small capacity one in Havana. So this is another small hall type of event. Now this one, Kyoto, I really like the design of this one, the shape and design of it. I feel like if you were in the stands, you'd get an excellent view of the boxing match. But again, a fairly large capacity. And the final one, the Grand Theatre in Bordeaux, 5,119 capacity. I think this one, decor-wise, may be the most beautiful looking out of all of them. So I think they've done an excellent job on this one as well. I love the decor, medium size, I would say, as far as capacity goes, and a beautiful venue. So overall, what do I have to say about the venues? I think they've done a fantastic job. They have got a mix of really small venues, boxing gyms, medium size, small hall, and of course the larger scale boxing venues. And you can really feel the difference between the smaller venues, the ones that have, let's say, 1,000 or 3,000 capacity, versus the ones that have like 10,000 or 15,000, 30,000 capacity. So I think they've done an excellent job on the venues. Please put something down in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about the venues. Please subscribe to Dark Side of the Moon to help the channel grow. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, or as I like to call it, the promote button. Stay tuned for more Dark Side of the Moon.